As the cost of living continues to rise for all ages across the country, a recent survey states that 25% of retirees may be considering delaying their retirement due to inflation. So what can those in or near retirement do to better insulate their savings from higher prices? Joining us today to discuss this is Gary Mattson and Taylor Stewart, part of the family at Mattson Financial Services, the sponsor of this segment. They're a firm that's been helping people retire successfully here in West Michigan for decades. You can also catch them on their popular radio show, Money Mentors. And so Gary, Taylor, prices are rising. Are people holding off on retiring as a result?
I think that there's a fair amount of that out there, but we are seeing a lot more people come through the door to start planning. I think the inflation and economic uncertainty has really made people think, well, I might not be retiring this year, but next year or the following year, so I really do need to get that help to enhance my overall plan and make sure it's going to be successful today, but all the way through retirement.
And we're seeing retirees looking a little bit different on shopping issues. I mean, like a new vehicle, they're putting that off, delaying that because they know there's things coming down the road. Or maybe they're putting off some of the building that they were going to do. You know, we have one couple that actually put it off for 3 years. And they've kind of let things go a little bit. So now they're talking about this is going to be the year it gets done, though.
Why is inflation causing people to hesitate, even successful people?
Well, just the cost of living, of course, right? When you go to the grocery store and you buy your groceries, you fill up at the pump, we feel that. And when you don't have that paycheck coming in from your working income every day or every week, it can become very concerning for a lot of people. And if you don't have that plan already established to know, hey, I've already built this into my overall plan, we can handle this and we'll be okay moving through this, setting your income up into different stages to get you all the way through retirement, it causes a lot of concern. And so that's why, again, sitting down and having that enhanced plan done where we're looking at things like inflation and cost of living, of course, taxes, insurance, and then your lifestyle items throughout retirement. What do you want to do in retirement? Well, we want to go on vacation and 5 years or something like that, and planning ahead for those items relieves a lot of stress for those clients when they can see, yeah, it is an unnerving time and there's a lot of uncertainty out there still, but we will be okay because we've got all of these things set up and we've got that trusted advisor to help us through it.
Sure. So when you sit down with somebody, what are the best steps for those in or near retirement to help deal with inflation?
The biggest thing we do is we put on the board and we write down the year 2000, 2001, 2008, 2011, 2018, we can go on this, 2020, and of course then 2022. And I asked the clients, I said, right now, which year are you most concerned about? And they said, well, 2022. Yeah. I said, we got through all those other ones just fine, right? Yes. Then why is this one so important? Well, because this is where I'm at. So again, it's focusing on them, getting them to understand is that there are certain asset types that do very well during inflationary times. So we make sure that they're part or included into the portfolio by a portion that's right for them, and making sure that we can see that growth in the area so they're going to keep up with inflation. And once they see that, whether a new client coming in, we build that out, or a client seeing that change already, we're blessed that a lot of our clients during this time frame aren't calling up and saying, I got to get out because the market, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. They're actually more excited saying, what are we buying? Where are we going to? What's happening? Because they've been through those other years and they've got out through those successfully, they want to see the enhanced plan, what's going on now.
Yeah, so how your investments are structured seems very important. And do you often see that people are unsure of what their portfolio and their investments are doing?
I would say, yeah. A lot of the times when we're sitting down with clients and I'm going through, hey, this is where you're at, these are, you know, our recommendations. I don't want to say they don't have any idea, but there's a lot of uncertainty as far as what am I even invested in? Is it even appropriate for me at this point? Maybe they have not changed any of those allocations in their 401ks or retirement plans in the last 20 years, right? And so we've seen lots of volatility and people think, well, there's just not much we can do about it, you know, and we may have restrictions as far as how many holdings in their accounts that we can work with, but largely there is always something that we can do about it, right, and take control of that, and that helps, you know, kind of melt away some of that stress and see, okay, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are going to be able to retire this year, even though we are, you know, seeing high inflation.
And unfortunately, most advisors aren't able to see and control a portfolio. They're either getting that portfolio made up by somebody that's actually controlling it and seeing it, and they're just putting them in there. So they're going to say, set it, and basically forget it, hang on, it'll come back. Or they don't have the position where they can view things, or it's very costly to make the changes. So in our world, we like to see clarity. We like to see transparency. We want to see what those assets are, where they're at, what are they doing. And as soon as we share that with our clients and educate them on that, they feel a lot more comfortable because the fear goes away. We understand what's going on. We understand the market's down. We're going to take advantage of it. They see the movement, and they know that when the market changes, it's okay, and that they have their critical income need already set up without losses due to the markets. They feel very, very comfortable.
Sure. So how can you help our viewers take that first step to dealing with inflation and setting a course for a great retirement?
Well, if they're already retired or retired, getting ready to retire, I should say, and they've saved at least $500,000 in investment portfolio, then they can call us at our office and we'll sit down and actually do the complete enhanced plan, complimentary, taking in all facets of it. Most advisors want to start with taking your money in. But we want to start with your dreams, your goals, your desires, then look at tax equations, Social Security, Medicare, all those things that are coming into you, and then also where your assets are at, what type of income do you need, and how can we lower taxes while giving you that income all the way through. So we do that enhanced plan and show you not only for you and your benefit, but when you're ready to pass that on to your heirs, what's going to happen to those assets and where they're at is going to matter as well.
Yeah, sure. Well, that sounds like a great offer. And so for you at home, if you're worried about rising costs and what it means for your retirement dreams, take advantage of that special offer from Mattson Financial. Gary, Taylor, and the rest of the team will sit down with you, do a complete evaluation of your financial outlook, and develop a comprehensive retirement plan to get you where you deserve to be, living your dream retirement. So don't let this offer pass. It's available complimentary to the first 5 callers today. To secure that spot, call 616-514-3831. Again, that number again is 616-514-3831. Gary, Taylor, thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Always a good time.
And this segment is sponsored by Mattson Financial Services. We'll be right back with more 8 West. Don't go away.
This is 8 West.